Should have been recording some footage, but I wasn't. My bad, y'all. But we done some live streaming earlier. We're doing some live streaming today, or this afternoon. Yeah. Just trying to get more fish for you guys, different species. 2 different bodies of water today. Y'all. See if we can't get a halfway decent live stream. Oh, no. I don't know if that was a fish or if I was hitting the willows. But nonetheless, it was something other than that. So, you know, you guys, we have knocked the trout out of the park earlier today. And now I get, whoops. Well, that stinks. 2 seconds into the live stream and we're broken off. That's okay though. We got plenty of stuff we can try. Well, mostly Z-Man stuff is all pretty much gonna try. Okay. Unfortunately, sometimes you get hung up like that. Here we go. So I bought some different kind of Z-Man jig heads to try. I'm always trying different things. Just want to try different things is all. Give it a chance. See if they work. But yeah, we're live. Hopefully you guys are going to join us. So just using Z-Man products. So what I believe in. It's what I use a lot of, you guys, in YouTube land. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the short that we put out on trout fishing, catching some trout today. How's it going? Stephen Edberg. Hello from India. Wow, nice of you to join us. Glad you could join us. Right now we're just doing some crappie and bass fishing out here at Ochoco Reservoir. Using Z-Man products as usual. We really enjoy our Z-Man baits here. What's up? Fishing for crappies and bass right now. Thank you for liking. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Share, please. Rain Battle, how you doing? Let's see what bait we're going to use this time. Oh, that one looks like it's empty. That bag. Let's see. I think we're going to try this one first. Or well, the second thing, because we were using a midnight color earlier, but it was more like a fish. Now we're switching to this because we broke it off, and now it's time to try something different. You know, fish may want something different. You just never know. Just never know. They may like something different. So we're gonna try this out now. Of course, I know that these micro nets work, but this is still a Z-Man hook, but it's just made differently. We're gonna try that out for a little bit. There you guys go, all rigged up. Just a micro Ned. Thanks for subbing. Moad Fez, how you doing? Andy Reid and Mr. Hudson 87, huh? Must be a Kansas City fan like me, huh? Thanks for joining us. Hopefully I catch a big one too. I'll take a small one too. It don't matter to me. I'm not too picky. I take them all. Big, small, in between. I love fish in general. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. TD Fishing, how you doing? Fishing for crappies and bass right now. Out here at Ochoco Reservoir in Central Oregon. Lovely, lovely Central Oregon, y'all. Lovely place to be. We already got a couple bass and a crappie. So far, we ain't got nothing on the live stream, though. All those came before. I had to see if the fish were biting before I went live. So, sometimes I'll see if the fish are biting to determine if I'm going to go live or not. So, oh, Misty. I'm probably using the wrong color. I like to throw a lot of natural color baits that imitate bait fish and stuff like that. But sometimes it's nice to think outside the box, you guys, and do something a little different. I do have one fish in the basket. Ride and reel. How's it going? Can you be a mod? I don't know what. Looks like I'm going to lose my second one of the day on the exact same snag. I just re-tied up. Yep, I did too. Next time I come out here, I'll be able to get my stuff back. That's just, I got to find a new leader and everything. Darn it. Miss Martinez, how you doing? That's okay, we'll find a new leader. Everything. So basically what I'm doing, y'all, with this leader is I'm going to be using some 8-pound P-line. I'm going to make probably an 8-foot leader or thereabouts. Don't need to be much more than that. And then we're going to do a double uni knot or some variation of something to connect it up. Def VG, hi, how you doing? Treasure Ness, how you doing? Best fish, crappie by far for eating wise, anyways. For eating wise, I would say it's crappie. Pike, carp, and catfish, huh? Yeah. If we had pike here, I'd be fishing for pike, but we don't have pike here. We got crappies, bass, trout, which we caught trout this morning before we come out here. Oh yeah, I'm tying this line to connect the braid to the mono or fluorocarbon here. Cinch it down. Ah, come on then. Stepping all over my leader and stuff, that's not good. Little things like this breaking off and having to retie can kill your live stream big time because you're busy trying to do this instead of interacting with folks and catching fish. But it's got to be done. So if it kills my live stream, that's not my fault. It's got to be done. You're saying here, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I like it when people decide to watch instead of leave because I'm retying or doing whatever, because sometimes I forget to talk because I'm too busy re-rigging up and stuff. All right, try that out again. It should work out this time. I just didn't get it cinched up, and then I slipped it out of my hands. There you guys go. That'll work out nicely now. And that knot'll hold and everything. What's up, Mr. Mitz? I went to go fishing, but I'm discouraged. I never catch anything. Well, that can be a problem sometimes for just about any fisherman. Unfortunately, you know, we don't always catch fish every time we go fishing. So, I mean, that is one of those things about fishing is you're going to catch them some days and other days you're not. All right, we got this thing tied on here properly this time. And then we can get our hook tied on and get another lure put on there. Doug, trout fisher, how's it going, man? Glad you could join us. Had a pretty good trout fishing session this morning. We did pretty good for ourselves. Down at Haystack Reservoir today. So, can't complain about that. The one guy, crazy, how you doing? All right. Now, we got to pick the bait we're going to use. I already got some idea of what we're going to be using. The color I've used the bait, but just not that color of that bait. Is most likely what I'm going to be using. Got some of these Gman jig heads here. Ones I just bought today, and I already lost one of them. I lost another one. The weather's been hot out here. We had a little rain yesterday, but it was so stinking hot. It made it more humid and muggy than cooler. Where am I from? I'm from Missouri. I'm a transplant. I'm living in Oregon now. Been here almost 30 years in Oregon. Almost 30 years. Just gonna use a regular cinch knot to tie this up. Don't need any more than that. We're not fishing for giants. We're fishing for crappies and bass. So, of course, we could catch a giant crappie or a giant bass, but Yeah, you were there for a second, but it looks like it picked back up though. And then we're gonna, yeah, they're all back. That's nice to see. All right. All right, I'll show you the bait I'm gonna be using too. So we're gonna do a kicking drop, kicking shad is what we're gonna be using right here. This one I've never used. I've never used this color. I've used similar colors of different baits, but not this particular one. So we're gonna throw it out there and we're gonna catch some crappies and bass, hopefully. Because it's more of a natural color, I feel like it's gonna do better, I think. Boy, that midnight black, pink and purple last weekend was the ticket though. Caught a lot of crappies and bass on it last weekend. Over to Prineville Reservoir. I didn't even measure it up to see if it would measure up right, but I'm confident that it will. All right. That's what it looks like, all rigged up and ready to go. Live. What's up? Yeah. Live 5150. How you doing? Lisa, hi. Yeah, let's get them crappies and bass caught up now. Let's go. Got a more natural color. I feel like we're gonna catch more fish. Y'all. I forgot all my terminal in my other pants because my terminal stuff I generally just leave in my pants pockets because I wear these cargo pants, and for whatever reason I forgot to throw them in these pants today. They're in my other pair at home on the wall. What up, Houston, Texas? How you guys doing over there? You guys enjoying the heat over there in Texas, or is it nice and mild? We got one crappie in a bucket. Technically it's a basket, but I always call it a bucket for some reason. I don't know. We've caught 3 fish over here. Yeah, 3 fish, I believe. What up, Stay Fishy Redmond, Oregon? How you doing? Trailedale, Oregon, huh? Well, yeah, see, I was trout fishing this morning, Stay Fishing, you know that. You watched the part of the live and you watched the short video. I was trout fishing this morning, now I'm bass and crappie fishing, so. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a beautiful fish, that's for sure. I mean, we should be able to. Plenty of them out here. I'd probably be able to catch more fish if I waited out there past these willows and cast parallel with them. Because that's where these fish are anyways. They're tucked in with these willows, doing their thing. Just waiting for whatever it is to swim by for them to eat. So sometimes you got to slow down a little bit because I am moving pretty fast. I'm not really known for moving low and slow. Oh, there's a fish right there. All right, got a beauty on. Got a beauty on. Got a beauty on. Feels like a good one too. Feels like a good one too. All right, smallmouth. Heck yeah. That's what we're after, some smallmouth And some crappies. Oh man, that guy's eyes all jacked up. Somebody done went and caught him before. At least he can still see out of one eye. He gone. Poor guy. I probably should have showed him some mercy and took him home and ate him. Should have shown him some mercy and took him home and ate him. But oh well, he'll live. Okay, well, y'all, kind of comments like that need to get out of here, you know. Don't know why people have to talk like that on live streams. These things aren't for that kind of talk. Let's do this. Let's catch some fish, y'all. Come on, come on. Yeah, it was a beautiful fish for sure. Oh, what are you talking about here? Yeah, you guys, you guys are trying to blow up my, with these comments. Y'all, I mean, yeah, ripped it up out of the snag there. Ripped it up out of that snag too. A lot of snags right up in here. You know, I don't know what's going on in y'all's personal life that you guys are. Well, you guys, you guys are, I don't know what you guys are thinking or doing. I don't know why people are acting the way they're acting on the live stream. Y'all can't be civil or be nice, I don't know what goes on in y'all's personal life. That's none of my business, y'all. It obviously sounds like you two know each other for whatever reason. Just, if you guys are going to be playing games like that, y'all don't need to be joining my live streams. We're trying to catch fish and enjoy our days, This is not a channel about talking about people's whatever they're doing in their personal life. My biggest fish is a sturgeon, 12.5 foot sturgeon, biggest fish I've ever caught. I probably won't ever catch a fish bigger than that either. I mean, it'd be cool to catch a fish bigger than that, but I don't think that'll happen. These fishing channels aren't for people like that, to be talking like that. Man, I don't know about you guys, but let's see what I can do here. Remove. Maybe that'll stop some of this. Maybe we can get some sort of normalcy out of here now. I mean, people don't need to be acting like that. I mean, that's not what these channels are for. These channels are for fishing, talking about fish, catching fish. Out to Kansas City a few years ago. Oh yeah, Kansas City is a nice place, that's for sure. I didn't spend a lot of time in Kansas City when I lived in Missouri, but I mean, I did go there a few times for sure. Growing up, never did get to go to Kansas City game. Frank Barber, how you doing? Spent a little time in St. Louis, not a lot. I lived south of Kansas City and St. Louis when I lived in Missouri. Thank you guys for joining us and sticking with us through all everything that was going on. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Why things like that have to happen. I hope I have a great day too fishing. I mean, I've already had a pretty good day of fishing. I've caught a few fish, so. Caught some crappies, bass, caught some trout. Yeah. Thinking about throwing a gulp minnow rig out there, see if we can't catch more crappies. Cause, yeah, it's just, I'm not catching as many crappies as I thought I'd be catching. I mean, I'm fishing the right areas for them. I've caught one really nice one. Goo it high. Yeah, I'm up by the boat ramp, and I just hung up again. Whoops, I got it back. Yeah, I'm by the boat ramp. I sure am. It's right now, if you're not in a boat or whatever, I feel like that's the best place to be right now is, oh, missed him. Missed him. And I'm just fan casting out there. Fan casting out there. Oh, well, I don't know how to elect people to be officiators, or however you say that. If I knew how to do that, I would definitely let you do that, Stay Fishy. Man, you're a good guy. We fished together a few times. I'm looking forward to fishing with you again this winter. That's for sure. After some of them big old trophy trout we tend to like to catch. Boy, we caught, between the 3 or 4 of us, we caught over 100 of them big old trophy trout this year. For sure. The water level was fine. I mean, it's not like great, but I mean, the willows are still in the water, so that's what I'm fishing is the willows. I might have to go put on a pair of trunks and go wading to get out there to fish for them crappies more, but then I wouldn't be able to live stream so good. Hey, you gonna talk like that, don't? Hey, you know, this channel's not for that, people. You guys need to be proper. You're gonna be joining the lives. These channels aren't for that kind of talk. This is for good, decent folks trying to enjoy a fishing channel on YouTube. And people got to be talking like that and acting like that. I don't know why people got to act like that. What up, SoCal? How you doing? Glad you could join us today. Zigzag. Yes, definitely a Kansas City fan. It's going well, man. We're catching a lot of fish, but some of these people today on the chat just ain't being too good. Robbie K, howdy, how you doing? The bite's kind of slow here. Hammerhead, how you doing? The bite's kind of slow. Oh, I just missed another fish. The crappie bite's not as good as it's been, but if I was to wait out there and get in front of the willows and start fishing that, I think the bite would be a lot better. But the trout fishing, man, we got a limit in less than an hour today. Oh, over at the other lake we were fishing, we got 2 limits in under an hour. So that's always a plus when you can get a limit of trout that quickly. We tried live streaming, but I couldn't get good enough live feed to continue. Boy, my frustrations with some of these folks today. I'm not really concentrating too much on my cast and stuff, so I'm throwing a lot of these right now. A lot of these birds nesting here. Yeah, it's definitely smoky here, for sure. A lot of wildfires and stuff like that going on right now, Central Oregon. Yeah, I mean, and it looks like I'll maybe losing another riggins because of that bird's nest. I've lost 2 riggins already. I've had to replace 1 leader. And now it looks like I maybe, oh, I got it back, nice. So, excuse me. They are out in force today. Give you a shout out, Mr. Car Guy. Shout out to you. How's it going? How are they supposed to be here? What do you mean? Yeah, quick trout fishing session this morning, for sure. Now I'm fishing the reservoir today, Ochoco Reservoir. You're at work? Just downtown, huh? Heading up there tomorrow, yeah. GI, how you doing? Hey, man. If you're a birds fan, congratulations, man. You know, those, it depends on what birds you're talking about, because there's a few bird teams out there, and they pretty good, too. You're welcome. Yovis, hi. You got the boys, huh? The fearless local, the way your jaw is set up, all it would take is 1 punch to knock you out. Oh, really, huh? Well, that's not really what this channel is about. This channel is not about knocking people out. This channel is about having fun catching some fish. Really? Wow. You know, why do you guys even join the channel if you want to talk like that? You know, it just makes no sense at all. This channel's not about that. See there, we're fishing. All right, let's do that. Good idea. Leaving 5150. See, we got the willows right there. That's usually when I'm fishing for crappies. Got the docks over there. Yeah. Got the lake houses all over that way. Oh yeah. Got that pile of willows, which is normally an island when it's high or when it's full. Oh yeah, check it out, y'all. Check. It's a beautiful area, y'all. Here in sunny Central Oregon, or smoky sunny Central Oregon, y'all. Yeah. Thank you for liking and subbing, Gi. Too much hair is right. Thanks for the hilarious laugh there, man. Yeah, I guess you're right on that. Absolutely no life at all. Man, it's like all I'm trying to do is have fun, enjoy my day, and share with you guys, catch a few fish, you know? Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all. Let's go. Thank you guys for staying and, you know, putting up with some of the garbage that's going on today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glory. Oh, I missed him. I was too busy trying to look at comments and read. He bit, and I just like didn't even set the hook, y'all. Didn't even set the hook. Kind of the way it goes, though, sometimes. Protected by, yeah, well, I do have a lot of hair, that's for sure. I do have a lot of hair. Y'all, what a beautiful day to be alive. What a beautiful day. Ain't no stopping me today, y'all. Ain't no stopping me today. I would like to think that the fishing was better, but hey, you know, some days it's that way. Some days it's that way. Go birds, all right. Blue blood. You like them birds, huh? Which birds? Because there's the falcons, there's the ravens, there's the Seahawks. I mean, there are a lot of bird teams out there, y'all. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here too, though, for sure. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw that little rod out there and get a second rod out there to see if we can't. Seahawks, huh? Yeah, it's got boats and everything. Yeah, it gets pretty pressured. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Oh yeah. Oh no. I slowed it down a little bit. I mean, not really slowed it down a lot, but I slowed it down by just kind of bouncing it instead of doing a straight retrieve, and got bit, y'all. Got bit. Maybe that's all it needs is a little bounce, pause, instead of straight retrieving it. I'm terrible about working things slow. I don't do good at that. Yeah, you get some pleasure boaters out here too. They go zoom, 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 zoom. What exhausted location I'm at? I'm at the Ochoco Reservoir here at Primeville. Enjoying my day, trying to catch some fishes for you guys. Like I said, I may have to throw the float rig out there just to try to get a couple more crappies because I want some crappies. I mean, I'm probably working too fast for the crappies. The wrong area. Well, not wrong area, but the wrong way as well. Ah. I don't either. I don't get pleasure boating either. I like boats I can fish out of, and I don't even own. Well, I do own a fishing boat, I guess. I just don't use it a whole lot. I got a little 14-foot aluminum. I use it from time to time. I don't use it a lot though. And I got my kayak, which is nice because. What up, wife? Glad you could join us. How's your tooth doing, darling? They get it all fixed up? I hope your tooth's doing better. If you guys know, you kind of know she's my wife. Say hi, give her a big old shout out. She likes to join in on the live streams as well. Yeah, I missed something. Maybe a snag, maybe a fish. I don't know. I'm still working it in super fast for doing a jigging. Yeah, I know. I finally got service for sure. You probably finally got service. Fishing Monday. Where are you fishing on Monday? Stay fishy? Oh, so you ain't even seen the dentist yet, huh? Well, hopefully they fix your teeth, dear. Hopefully they ain't in no pain after they done working on them. I love you. See, even the wife joins in. She even like to watch Gman Fishing. I don't know why. She sees me every day. She likes to get mad at me too every day too. But that's just part of being a husband, you know. I think that's just they natural thing for their husbands. That's how they show that they love you. Osul. What kind of cool? What kind of cool chest camera I got? I got the GoPro 13, I think. Is what it is. I'm sure it's the 13. Been using it about a year now. Probably Plina, huh? Uh, Getting ready to go in for a fact. I don't know about that if it's for big people or not. I like to sit on top kayak. To be honest with you, I don't like being cooped up and locked into it. So yeah, mine's a sit on top kayak, and it's got the pedal drive. So if you guys want to see what it looks like, just go watch the last video I put out on Monday. It's a kayak video here at Ochoco Reservoir. And that wasn't all the fish I caught. I just picked like a 10-15 minute clip and just put that on there really uncut and unedited. Because I like to do uncut, unedited videos for you guys. Yeah, some people do complain about them because they get too hot. And they do get too hot for sure. They definitely get too hot. And they'll shut off too because they're too hot. But I found overall, I haven't had a whole lot of problems with them. I mean, really, they do get too hot sometimes, but I haven't had a lot of issues with it. Nail ball. Hello, how you doing from the UK? Y'all, thanks for joining us and making this live stream a success, y'all. I'm just glad you guys decided to stay with it, even though I'm not catching as many fish as I would hope to be catching, or, you know, because of all the trolls today. Well, there we go. Fish on, fish on. Fish on, you guys. Crappie, crappie. There you guys go. Haha, first crappie on a live stream. I don't know if that's the second fish caught. That's right, on the live stream. That's the second crappie of the day, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you catch crappie from the bank at Ochoco Reservoir? Yes, you can. It's very possible, you guys. Check that out. Check that out, y'all. And that's why I'm thinking about putting on the double gulp minnow rig, because then maybe I'll catch more fish. A lot of work for two little crappies, but hey, I don't complain about fish. You know, I really don't. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Ah. I'm telling you guys, if you're not using Z-Man baits, man, you're missing out. What am I using? I'm using a Z-Man. Shot. What the shot means is drop shot, and a lot of them use it for drop shotting. But see, it's got a paddle tail, so it's good for swimming too. And basically what it is it's a kick-in Z is what they call it. Shiner color. So that's a pretty little color there. Meant for catching some fish, y'all. Oh, 360 Access Pro 2 might be lots better. Maybe. I mean, oh, missed a fish. Or maybe I missed a weed. I don't know. Could have been either or. Oh, first time I've ever seen crappie. Nice. Well, I'm glad you guys could see it. If you guys want to see me eat one, you guys can go check out some videos on eating crappies. I've cooked and eaten some crappies on YouTube and on live streams. So you guys might want to go check that out. Maybe not. Maybe you will see me on the water someday. Maybe. Snake River or Hell Canyon area or anywhere on the Snake River. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I've never got the pleasure of going there though. Never got the pleasure. Yeah, Oregon is a very pretty state for sure. A very beautiful state. Oh yeah. I heard Snake River is the place to go, but you can get some really good slabs out of here and that Primeville Reservoir too. Definitely got some nice fish in these two reservoirs. Maybe not the quality of the Snake River, but definitely got some nice fish for sure. You know, I've never seen a bluegill out here at Ochoco Reservoir. I've seen them out at Primeville on occasion, but mostly out at Lake Billy Chinook or Chinook for the bluegills. Greetings, what's up? Havoc from Turkey, huh? From Turkey, is that what that is? From Turkey? That's a long ways away. Glad you guys could join us, y'all. Yeah, I've done that a time or two in the past, so yeah, I'll have to do that again. I'll have to set something up and have a meet and greet and fish with people. That would be fun. I haven't done that in a while. But you know, one thing about it is, if people want to fish with me, all they got to do is hit me up and say, "Hey, I'll, I want to go fishing," and if we can make it happen, we will, for sure. Man, Gaza or Israel? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Hi. Come on, crappies. I definitely feeling like I'm gonna have to put on a gulp minnow rig because that's kind of like my last. Well, not my last resort because a lot of times I'll start with the gulp minnow rig, but it's kind of like one of those things to where if it's a slow day of fishing, then I feel like that gives me a pretty good chance of catching my desired species. So after this cast, I'll put on the gulp minnow rig, throw that out there, and I will continue throwing this. And I may switch up colors too, I don't know. Because I want to catch more fish. I don't want to be just fishing here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that other rig as well. See, the double gulp minnow rig consists of a chartreuse gulp minnow, and then I will put on a natural gulp minnow, and then it'll be on a slip float. See, my chartreuse one got a little dehydrated, so it looks a lot smaller. But that's the natural color looking one. Just in a gulp alive container. And so we are going to start throwing a double gulp minnow rig because I want to catch more fish. I'd rather be catching fish than fishing. And I feel like that's going to give me a that's going to give me a good I feel like that's gonna catch me some fish, you guys. Feel like that will catch some fish. I want to see if it got all messed up on the cast. It did. Can't fish if you're not fishing. Can't catch a fish if you're not fishing properly. Sometimes this gulp minnow rig can be more of a pain than anything. Sometimes. But it catches a lot of fish. A lot. Alright. That should keep us from getting tangled up so badly. I hope. Alright, now let's see here. 40 mile, 48 horsepower. Both. I mean, I don't mind. I like them both. I mean, both are excellent spots. I mean, as you can tell, I catch a lot of fish at both spots. So, yeah. So right now I'm on Ochoco res. I mean, really, I mean, whatever one, you know, and if we can make it happen, you know, it'd be cool with me. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We're fishing, trying to catch more fish, trying to get the best amount of luck we can find. And heck yeah, a lot of fish to be caught for sure, for sure. I'm glad you guys chose to spend your day with me. Always a fun day. Yeah, plenty of fish in the sea. Just may not be the plenty of fish for me right now. There's definitely a lot of them. All right, let's just set this one here and let it bounce around on its own. And then we'll get this other rig back out. See if we can't catch some more. And you know, I'm just determined to not be able to fish, I guess, with beans today. Just determined to not be able to fish for beans today, y'all. We may have to go over on the other side of the Willis. We may be able to start catching them on this side. I don't know. I really don't. But you never know unless you try. No carp. Sorry. This we don't have a. And why is it? Frustrations. Okay, that time it actually bird's nested instead of acting like it's gonna bird's nest and mess me up. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just irritating. Cast pretty good for a while, and then all of a sudden it starts acting like I messed with the tensioner knob and stuff like that, and I didn't do nothing. See, and that's straight up bull right there. Straight up freaking bull. I adjusted the tensioner because of what it was doing, and still done it. Frustrations. And it shouldn't be like that. Come on. Okay. Let's try it again. Spring, fall, yeah, that's true. But summer can be a dynamite time, and so can winter, though. That's part of the thing. Is everybody goes off of what Google says, but when you fish and you get out and you do these things, and then you catch fish, and here it is summertime, and it's been summertime for a while now, and that's why I'm not getting bit. I mean, you see, when I cast out there, I can't see that. I don't know that that's like that until I reel it in, and it's like frustrations because I'm bird's nesting every cast, and then you cast out there with the float rig, and then it does this, and you're not fishing, so you can't catch a fish. And it gets frustrating after a minute because you're trying to catch fish, not be messed up, you know. It's fishing for you though. That's what makes live streaming different than other types of fishing videos, is because what happens, you guys actually get to see what happens. It's just no getting around it, because you can't just edit it out. And if it's messed up again, I'm going to be ticked, because it shouldn't be messing up like that. Okay, let's see here. Get caught back up on these here. Yeah, they do come close to shore, but basically when I'm looking for crappies, I'm looking for structure, and so that's what I'm doing. Is I'm basically for these crappies, I'm just looking for structure. I'm not really looking for depth or how close they are into the shore. I'm just looking for structure, and that's what it boils down to for me. Anytime I'm fishing, most fish is just structure. High percentage areas. Like the winter time, see it messed up again. And that's just frustrating at this point, because I'm trying to fish and not, be untangling every cast, because I need to be fishing and not untangling every cast. But unfortunately, I've had this happen more often than I care to admit, to where you're untangling every cast or every other cast or whatever. So we'll just move our float up further, and then we'll get hung up, and that'll just irritate me even more, to try to keep it from getting tangled up. Because we're supposed to be fishing, not getting irritated and frustrated. But anybody who fishes knows that if you fish long enough, you're going to get frustrated and irritated. Even I do that. And adjust the brakes inside, yeah. The water temperatures are pretty warm, I would say. My buddy texted me the water temperatures at the last place I was at was 78 degrees, which is pretty warm. Well, generally, when it comes to, oh, there's a bite. You fish it properly, and there's a fish. All right, you guys. Crappie. See, it's dead summer. Water temperatures are high. I'm catching crappies from the bank, and I was out there in my kayak last weekend, and it's not that deep out there. It really isn't. See, but by doing all these different things and getting things right, I caught a crappie, and that was the whole purpose of switching to the other rig, is to get the crappie. So yeah, I mean, really, if you just find a structure, you're going to find them all year round. Structure is key. And then fishing suspended. How's it going? I'm fishing, that's what's up. Catching some crappies. Catching some crappies. I'm actually live right now. How's it going? Well, I seen you out here. I seen you out in your boat last weekend, I think, too. Yeah. You didn't say nothing to me last weekend. I was in my kayak last weekend. Okay, back to it. Bank fishing. Yeah, this is bank fishing. You really got to find a structure. I mean, And these fish are going to be suspended. I've been fishing for crappies my whole life. They're always a suspended fish. And most of the time, if you're going to find them, you're going to just find them in structure. Structure is key. You know, bass structure is key as well. There's just so many variations of what can be key for high percentage areas. And I talk about high percentage areas a bit. And there's another bite. There we go. Another crappie, maybe. Another crappie, maybe. See, it just took a little. Nope, it's a bass. Little bass this time. Little bass. And that's why when you see me saying structure, I'm trying to show you guys the structure that I'm trying to fish. And basically what I'm doing here is I'm fishing weeds and I'm fishing willows. There you guys go. Huh? He wanted to go bad. So I'm throwing out this way. I'm drifting into the willows off to this side. And I'll show you. Basically what I'm doing is I'm throwing out this way, and then I'm trying to drift over this way into all the submerged weeds, because last weekend when I was out here in my kayak, and other times I've been out in my kayak, basically you look down, it's clear water, you can see and you can tell that there's weeds and stuff underneath the water. And so basically I got another one, another crappie, y'all. This one's too small. We're gonna let this one go. This one's just a micro. Well, it ain't that micro, but it's a small crappie. So, see, I got my float adjusted. I'm not making the mess with the casts right now. And this crappie's been caught a few times. His lips all. Oh, sorry guys. This one's lips all tore up. It's been caught a couple times. But got my float adjusted. It's not messing up anymore. And now I'm starting to catch fish because I got it figured out. There you guys go. This one's going back. Too small. So that's your fishing buddy?
Yeah, that's my baby. Today is her birthday. She's 3 years old today.
Well, happy birthday there, doggy.
You know, it's going to be the Chargers this year, brother.
No. I can't say that it's going to be a Chargers this year. If it is, then it's their year. You know, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna badmouth anybody's team either. So.
I figured when you guys shut Berkeley down last year in the second half, you come back and win the Super Bowl. I really did.
Yeah. Well, we just couldn't. The offense just wasn't rolling like it should have been last year at all.
You know, I may root against the Chiefs, but I've never bet against them.
There you go. Let's see. Fish on, you guys. Another crappie. I was busy trying to read comments and stuff, and there you guys go. Another keeper crappie. Isn't that a beautiful sight, though? You get things adjusted, the frustrations stop, start catching fish. I'm going to let that one go. He's a little small compared to the other ones. Dan the Stinger. What's up? What's up? Sorry it's taking so long to get there. I'm getting frustrated and all this other stuff. And now I'm able to talk to you guys, and because I got things adjusted and back in the swing, and we're starting to catch more fish. Good to see that you're joining us. Hi. Just saying you have better odds when... Yeah, you do have better odds during spawn and during the fall time. You definitely have more. You definitely do. I agree with you on that. But like, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna leave it at that because I already said what I said. You know, about high percentage areas, fishing structure. So yeah, I think we hit all those buttons. Thanks on that living 5150. Thank you. Fishing, yeah. So traversing 6 hours to Brownlee looks for best odds. Yeah, it probably does. I mean, I don't really know much about Brownlee. So, yeah, it's in Eastern Oregon. Yeah, I've heard all about it. I don't have a carp set up right now because I don't have any place to really fish for them. I catch one once in a while, not very often. Coddy, waffle, high. Can you Phil Mickle, McEnroe? Can't somehow you? I don't know. Does Prineville have man-made crappie structure? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I just think it's a good reservoir because it's already got everything you need in it. That's what makes Ochoco reservoirs so good too. Is it has it's already made. I mean, yeah, you can definitely catch crappies on worms. Catfish too. There's catfish in Ochoco Reservoir and Prineville Reservoir. They're just little mud cats though. I mean, I'm not going to diss them and I'm not going to say don't catch them and don't eat them. Because, you know, people like them. So, yeah. Man, this has turned out to be a really good live stream. You know, a lot of interaction. People are talking. I mean, that makes me happy. That makes for a good live stream. All the interaction. I mean, we may only have 5 people right now, but we're definitely doing well for ourselves. Definitely doing well for ourselves. So I appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. For sure. Thank you guys. Live streams are always better when you got people joining you. And, you know, it don't hurt to catch a fish once in a while either. For sure. It definitely don't hurt to catch a fish once in a while. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All the info you can, yeah. I don't blame you there. I mean, it's always good to soak up the information. Always. No, I haven't done too much fly fishing lately, but you just never know. I need to. I need to. I've got somebody else who wants to fish with me out of Redmond or Bend, which would be cool. If we could ever get together and do some fishing. They seen the one video fly fishing out of Crane Prairie, and it sounds like they really want to get out and do some fly fishing. So that'll be awesome. Always awesome to fish with other people. So I may have to switch lures because I'm not doing so well on this blazing, or not blazing, but kicking drop shot, kicking blazing shot thingamabob. Oh yeah, train's really hopping, huh? For toppers? What's a topper? I have no clue. What a topper is. Is it a dry fly? Is that what you're talking about by saying toppers? Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, y'all. That's okay though, I don't mind. I don't mind a little wind. Oh, like a bass hopper, huh? Oh, I missed. Nope, I got him. I got him. That's why it took so long. He's small. Look at the cute little fella. I like catching crappies on the fly rod too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Me and old Catch D, we used to go out and have fun catching these things on fly rod. He a little guy. He probably big enough to be cooked, but we're gonna go ahead and let him go. So basically, I got tired of just watching it do a whole lot of nothing as far as catching, so I just started moving it a little more, and that's how I got that crappie. I I do have a fly rod in the car, I think, but do I have any flies? Um, I would love to get a nice stillhead on the fly rod this year, come stillhead season. It probably wasn't a bite. I probably just looked away from the probably just looked away from it and didn't see it when I looked back and set the hook. Now those alls are serious about doing some fishing. They got the rowboat. They ain't got no motor boat. They just rowing themselves out there to catch some fish. Now them guys look like they serious about fishing out there, for sure. Oh, there's a fish. Feels like a better fish. Hi, hi. I don't know that it's better, but it felt like it at first. See, just switching it up a little bit sometimes makes all the difference. I wasn't catching too many on what I was throwing. I'm like, yeah, maybe it's time to do some suspended jigging, and that's basically what I'm doing with the float. It's suspended jigging. And to go back to winter fishing for the crappies, is there are a lot of people who in different states who catch crappie ice fishing. Just to just to say that that you can't catch them in the wintertime. This year I actually hooked about a 17-inch crappie in the wintertime on accident fishing for trout. It was just a massive, massive crappie. And I was hoping I was finding some more, but all I found was that one. So we don't always find them in numbers just because we find one, but we try to find them in numbers, because generally that's how you find crappies anyways, is in numbers. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. Another crappie. A little adjustment, and here we are. A little adjustment. Little adjustments, doing something different. You know, it it can definitely change your day, for sure. We're gonna go ahead and put him in the bucket, y'all. We got four. We got four. That's not big numbers, but hey, we released a few of them. That was probably big enough to keep. And if you ask me why I don't use bait a lot, it's because I don't want them swallowing the hook a lot. Yeah, these gulp minnows are really small. They're about an inch long, so they're pretty small too. That I'm catching them on. But these gulp minnows, man, I've caught in 20+ inch trout on them. I've caught in, big bass on them. So these gulp minnows, you can catch more than just there we go, got him that time. You can catch more than just panfish or bass on them. I mean, these little gulp minnows, man, you can buy them all the way up into 4 inches long, and they work. These small ones though, they seem to be better built than them bigger ones though. This one we're gonna let go. He kind of small. Check that out, y'all. Beautiful day of crappie fishing after a beautiful morning of trout fishing, y'all. Down at Outpost, yeah. Outpost has got some small lures, that's for sure. The Seagulls was like, ooh, what you got? What you got? I ain't got nothing for you, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. I missed him. See, just little adjustments like that, man. I'm catching more fish. I'm fishing a simpler way. And I'm catching a lot more fish, y'all. There's another one. A lot more effective. I don't know why my other stuff wasn't working so good. I don't get it. I don't understand it. They normally work well. But hey, sometimes that's fishing, just making those adjustments like that. Making those adjustments can make all the difference. And here we are, having a sleigh fest on crappies now. Putting him in the bucket. Spent all that time throwing everything under the sun, except for the tried and true gulp minnow by Berkeley. Y'all, tried and true. And there ain't nothing wrong with throwing everything under the sun. It's all about trying different things, doing new things, and trying to make fishing more fun. Now them kicking or those drop or shot kicking Z's are good bait. I've caught fish off of them. Just, I caught a couple fish off of them today, just not as many as I was hoping I would catch. And now, went back to the float rig and just a simple gulp minnow and voila. Cart something or other. Can you show the water? Yeah, I can show you the water for sure. Have a look at the water. There you guys go. Look at some water, y'all. Check that out. Beautiful, beautiful Ochoco Reservoir in Central Oregon. Just outside of Prineville. Now we got ourselves a pretty good bucket of crappies going on, y'all. Pretty good bucket of crappies going. Yeah, bit show is nice for sure. Thanks for joining us, y'all. I appreciate that for sure. If it wasn't for you guys, there wouldn't be no reason for a live stream. Basically, at this point, I'm just throwing it out there and watching it float and bouncing it back in, just to try to get more bites. And so far, it's worked. Throwing it out there and letting it set's working too, but Personally, I like to keep baits moving. I don't like to. I'm not very patient. They say patience is key, and it is. But you know, when they're moving, when they're biting, moving stuff, then that can be key too. Yeah, I wrapped up a little bit there for a second. Whoa, hi, Carter. I guess that's how you say it. I I hope you catch a muskie. No, we don't have muskies here. No muskies here. We fishing for crappies, bass, um, stuff like that. Trout. Well, when I'm live streaming, I don't really walk around at all. I just kind of stationary, post up, and try to find the fish in a general location. If they're not biting enough, then I will move. But I mean, I'm catching enough fish to where I feel like don't really have to move around too much. Yeah, I mean, generally when I'm in my kayak, I'm looking for a specific, and generally once I find the structure and know where it is, I find, there we go, fish on, fish on, fish on. Good crappie, good crappie. Well, check out the size of that slab. Woo-wee. That's a good one. That's the big crappie of the day, y'all. Look at the size of that baby. Ooh, that's a good fried fish right there. Well, golden crispy. All right. Got him unhooked. Gonna go put him in a buggy. I mean, he's not a giant, but he a good crappie, y'all. Check that out. Woo-wee. Check that out. Beautiful fish, y'all. Ow. Now tell me catching some crappie ain't fun. I say that's fun. May not be giants, but it's fun, fun, fun. I won't be fishing tomorrow, I don't think. I would like to be fishing tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be fishing tomorrow. So no back-to-back days is live streaming, sorry. I wish. I just got stuff going on tomorrow, so I ain't gonna be able to live stream or go fishing. But you know, I'll be back to fishing probably on Monday, maybe on Monday. So got him. That one's another one. That's one more. Y'all check that out. He's just a baby. He's just a little. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, sweetheart. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't want you to be like, I feel like you're being abused by us now. But you done that to yourself, sweetheart. Look at it. Mwah. Check it out. Go back to where you come from. See you next year. Grumpy Bass, how you doing? How are you doing? Glad you could join the live stream. Tomorrow is demo derby at the fair. Yeah? Are you gonna go demi derby vehicle tomorrow at the fair? That sounds like it could be fun. Thank you. Give you some nuts back, man. Some fun stuff here. Oh man, you guys, you want to talk about catching fish and stuff like that. And I am fishing a high percentage area. I mean, I'm fishing submerged weeds and willows out there. I can't stress that enough on a live stream. Fishing high percentage areas. If you ever wonder why I catch a lot of fish sometimes, it's because I fish high percentage areas. All be fish, huh? Fishing for some smallies? Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Smallies and crappies. This morning, I was fishing for trout. So, oh, I missed him. No, I missed him. I was just too excited, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. You get too excited and you miss a fish. Grumpy Bass, got a question for you. When you go out bass fishing, do you hit high percentage areas, rocky shoals, grass lines, stuff like that, high percentage areas when you go? Let's see here. Yeah, nah, fishing. How you doing? Oh, there's a fish. I'm busy trying to talk to you guys, and I feel my line try to run off. And that's another good keeper crappies, y'all. Some people call them crappie. Some people call them crappie. It don't matter what you call them as long as they're good enough to go in the frying pan. And even if they're not, you can always let them go and let them get bigger. Some people will laugh when you say crappie on YouTube. They think you're saying a word that people don't care for. Yeah, nah, how's it going? It's going good. Catching some fish here. No, we at the trout was at Haystack Reservoir. Haystack is where we're catching the trout at. Let's see here. Yeah, drop offs. Yeah, that's always good classic bass stuff for sure. Yeah, they do have good colors for sure. Yeah, now fishing. What do you like to fish for, man? Yeah, they do stock haystack pretty good sometimes. Well, a lot of times. I like fishing haystack during the winter time from them big old trophies they put in there. The big ones aren't necessarily as good for eating, but they're fun to catch, especially on all the ultralight 4-pound test that I use for catching them for sure. Elena, how you doing? Shout out to you. Haha, glad you could join us. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's a bass, a little smallie, y'all. Ooh, that's a nice kayak that person's in. That's a nice kayak. He got himself one of them Hobie kayaks. That's a nice kayak. Nice kayak. Well, or still, I'll get this hook to you. I'll let you go. You're too small to eat. Hey, give me back my gold minnow. Hey, hey, hey. He tried to steal my gold minnow. Little guy. Go back to where he come from. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, y'all. Share with others. It helps us YouTubers grow. Even if you don't like us, at least share. Somebody's bound to like us. Somebody's bound to like us. Okay, back to it. Okay, New Zealand. Wow, nice. Definitely would like to go to New Zealand for sure. That would be fun. A lot of places I'd like to go, but probably won't ever go. Oh. Saltwater, nice. I definitely want to up my saltwater game for sure. Chickahominy, huh? I've never been to Chickahominy. I don't even know where that's at. You like the rod looks vintage, huh? Fishing at Ochoco Reservoir in Prineville, Oregon. Ochoco Reservoir, Prineville, Oregon, United States of America. Not gonna get bit that time, it looks like. Oh, that's why I didn't get bit. Tangle problems. Yeah. There we go, untangled. Back to fishing, y'all. Back to fishing. Both sides of it, huh? Narrow fishing, huh? Well, on the way to Burns, huh? That's quite a drive. For sure. Next weekend I might be catfishing. I ain't got no service where we catfish at, so won't be able to do no live streaming next weekend. Yeah, fishing for crappies. Got a bucket full of them. Well, a basket full of them. I call it a bucket. It's really a basket, but it does the exact same thing. It holds water and it holds fish. Holds water and holds fish. Call it a bucket. Boy, we turned this day of crappie fishing around. I'm telling you, started catching the crappies once we switched to the gulp minnows. Nothing wrong with that. Sure. Two live streams today. I'm happy. Well, technically they consider it three because the one live stream I had to do twice because I just wasn't getting good enough service to live stream. So we're gonna get ready to get off here and think about heading for home. I think getting kind of late in the day. I mean, it's still early for fishing, but I mean, I still live quite a ways away from here. I don't live just down yonder road. So I'm thinking maybe, well, I'm not necessarily heading home, but I'm heading closer to home. I won't be fishing anymore, but definitely would like to start heading closer to home. Here, fishy, fishy. I'd like one more on the live stream. One more. One more. One more. And I will be content to say, time to go home. Come on. Whoop. Hit that snag that's taking all my gear. What up, river fishing bait, river front baits? How you doing? Wait a minute, I think I know that. This Gman. How's it going out there? Glad you could join us. We're getting ready to, we're going to try to get one, maybe two more fish, and then we're going to head for home. Well, closer to home anyways. Thank you guys for making this a successful live stream, y'all. I know we had some trolls early and everything, and people just not being proper. And I know I was having some frustrations myself fishing, and finally got those all worked out and stuff. Come on, fishy. I know you out there. I know you want to bite too. Just got out of the hospital. What the heck? That ain't no good. I hope y'all are all right. Well, I've caught smallmouth, crappie, and trout today. That's all I've caught today. Those three beautiful species of fish. Three wonderfully beautiful species, you guys. Nothing wrong with that. Trout this morning and crappies and bass in the afternoon. You guys want to see the trout I caught earlier? You got to go back and watch the short I put out or the live I put out from fishing for them. Yeah, get out there and fish. I'll keep my eye out for sure. Yeah, I just hope you keep getting better. Incher? What's an incher got to do with anything? Crappies today, crappies and bass this afternoon. This morning I was catching trout, which was fun. I wasn't really expecting to catch any trout, but my buddy Alex, he's like, ooh, let's go to this spot, and we went and caught some trout this morning. I woke up this morning thinking I'd like to catch some trout today, and I did too. Downtown Detroit, huh? Wow. Downtown Detroit. Hey, yo, quit. You know, you guys who want to troll and stuff, man, get off it. Get off my channel. Leave me alone. Leave these nice folks trying to watch this channel alone. Thanks for apologizing. I appreciate that. I like people being able to watch, but I don't. Ooh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Ooh, it took a while to get that fish, but I got one. Woohoo! Hey, that ain't no crappie. That ain't no crappie. Glad you can join us since you're done being silly. Ow. Little smallmouth, y'all. Little bitty smallmouth. There you go, he's back. One more, and then we're gonna call it a day. One more, and then we're gonna call it a day, y'all. And it's been a good day of fishing for sure. So you a big river kind of guy, huh? Yeah, I like the rivers too. I like any body of water though. I don't complain too much. It could be a spit puddle on the side of the road. If there's a chance of catching a fish, I wanna fish it, for sure. One more, and we're gonna head on out. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. These folks want to see one more fish, preferably a crappie, but it ain't got to be a crappie. It can be a bass. It can be a catfish. It can be a trout. We don't mind. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Thanks for stopping by and harassing me a little bit. Glad to hear it was all just fun and you're not going to continue to do that. Thanks. Have fun. Be safe out there. Ja. Yeah, sometimes it can be nicer to do it during the week. But I mean, you can catch a lot of fish on the weekends too. I mean, I do pretty good for myself on the weekends as well. We out. Thanks for subbing. Uh, yeah, that can be one of the plus sides of fishing throughout the week is not as many people for sure. Boy, these crappies just seem to turned off on me. These crappie. That's okay though. We caught plenty of them. We let plenty of them go too. Most people probably kept all of them. Ain't no limit on them. But when they're small, I kind of like to let them go, let them get bigger. For sure. Boy, I'm just like stumped and puzzled now. They just ain't biting like they were. See, that what used to be an island where them guys in the rowboat is, that's a good place to be catching crappies. Good place to be catching crappies. I don't know how well you guys can see them, but that's why I didn't get by. It's all messed up. All messed up. Okay. Sound like somebody got in the water. Or maybe they both got in the water or something. That's a really good place to catch crappies and bass. I go out there in my kayak and have fun catching them. Thank you. I totally subbed up before, huh? I'm just glad to be able to do this for you guys. Oh, battery just went to 20%. I'm definitely gonna have to get off here now. That battery gets that low, I'm gonna definitely have to get off. Here, fishy, fishy. Come on. Where you at? I know you out there playing. Here, fishy. But yeah, that's a good place to be out there fishing where them guys are in that rowboat. Oh yeah. Hopefully you guys can see them. Here, fishy. Here, fishy. Oh, wait. Never mind. They're not a dog. My bad. It has been a second since I caught a crappie on. All right, man, be safe. Glad you could join us today. Sound like somebody jumping in the water over there, having a good time. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. Turned my head for 2 seconds. There he is. Yeah, I got to get going here pretty quick too. I want to get going before it gets too late. I know it's only like 3:30 in the afternoon, but I definitely want to get going before it gets too late. For sure. Dogfish is like dogfish, huh? Dogfish is like dogfish. Come on. One more crappie. One more crappie. I want one more. Yeah, I'm trying to call them in for sure, but they ain't listening to me too much. Here, crappie. Here, crappie. Come get it. Dinner time. A buffet of gulp minnows underneath the float. A buffet. I want them to come eat this buffet. But they ain't paying attention too much. That's okay. They're gonna do what they want to do. They're a fish. Whoa, oh man. This is, that's like the third bite there where they just take it under and nothing I can do. Maybe they're small fish, maybe they're not, but they're not cooperating like I would like. It's almost 7 where you're at, huh? Man, it's really late there, huh? Come on, fish. I got a buffet for you. All you gotta do is say, "Tonk." All right, one more cast. If we don't get one, it's done. It's over unless we get tangled up. All right. There it is. I called it. The only way, there's only 2 ways we might not call it, is if we get a bite or we get tangled up. Y'all. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. I have enjoyed my time. There we go, fish on. That feels like a good one. That feels like a good one. Feels like a good one. No wonder why I feel like a good one. It is a good one. Hey, hey. Hey, these nice folks pay good money to see you, and you are going to show yourself on YouTube, whether you like it or not. There you guys go. Even though you guys didn't pay nothing to see this fella, I have to make it sound good to him anyways. He may not let you see him if I don't. So y'all, check it. Last fish of the day is a little smallmouth. So we're gonna kiss him. Let him go. Later, dude. YouTube, it's been fun. Glad you guys could join us. Until next time, remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. So let's see. Let's answer these last couple of little things. Right on. I'll check you out. Thank you. 10:20 Saturday morning. Wow. Woohoo. All right, you guys. So till next time, remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, thanks for joining us. This is Gman Fishing, and we are out. Boom.